Racial disparity has plagued law enforcement for too long. Welcome to my world where all is well. I'm the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. I'm also the proud Queen Chief of 3 Kings. Today is Friday, October the 27th, 2023, and it's currently 4700 hours. Racial disparity has been a plague in the law enforcement police departments for way too long. Perris School police officer has sued the district alleging race-based discrimination, discipline, and harassment. This is crazy. A wonderful officer, Zuriah McKnight. Thank you for the courage to file a claim. Officer Zuriah McKnight has been working with the Perris School Police Department. He had to go and take a medical leave to take care of his mental health and his mental well-being and his mental psyche. And I totally understand that he wanted to preserve his mental and emotional health. I've done the same. I was actually terminated while I was in the mental institute. I was terminated from my police department. Yes, I was. But anyway, while he was at the police department, he got written up or disciplined for not assigning overtime properly to other police officers, and he got written up for having his lights and sirens on without approval. I didn't know you need approval to turn lights and sirens on to notify that you are headed to an emergency situation. But maybe the rules are different in different police departments. But the problem is they would discipline this wonderful officer, Zuriah McKnight, who had the courage to file a claim, but they didn't discipline non-black officers for doing the exact same thing. And he can't even eat a piece of fried chicken at the police department without being bothered and bashed for it. Officer Zuriah McKnight was a great and wonderful and popular police officer, especially among the kids. It's a video of him out there dancing with the kids, and he received backlash at his police department for that. You would think the police department would be happy that somebody likes the police now. Good gracious. But Officer Zuriah McKnight, I'm praying for your comfort and strength. I really am. I think you have a wonderful attorney there. But Val Verde Unified School District, gotta get y'all stuff together. And guess what else they wanted Officer Zuriah McKnight to do just because he was a black man? They wanted him to go and speak for the police department about defunding the police because he was a black man. And they said, because you're a black man, if you go and speak on our behalf, they'll be more in tune to listen to you because you're a black man. Now, I'm not with defunding the police, but I am with defunding bad police, defunding bad police departments, defunding bad law enforcement with harassment and discrimination and race-based ideology within it. On the police officer I got from the attorney in this said, in 2023, she has a client who's a police officer still dealing with being harassed or laughed at or bashed for eating fried chicken. Well, I can tell you, at the police department I came from, we still have white male officers saying the N-word and asking people to look up some N-words around here. I mean, it exists. I don't know where these people at who think racism or discrimination no longer exists. I don't know where you all are at, but please leave it in my comments where you are at and located. And racism and discrimination does not exist in your police. I'd love to hear about it. I really would. Like, that's the only police departments that I can think of who probably doesn't have any discrimination, racism, or harassment going on. It's probably ran by majority black or minority officers. But there's been cases that I know about where the chief is black and the officers are still dealing with racial incidents. But I don't understand why the hero is the one that thank you so much for Officer Zuriah McKnight for having the courage to file a claim. I just want to get that out of the way. But I don't see why people are missing heroes with the officers that you want on this, the type of officer you want to have on your police force. make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. But to the students, the staff for in the Perris School District, the Val Verde United School, I wish no hurt, harm, danger, death to come upon any of you all. To the police officers, thank you for your service. To Officer Zuriah McKnight, thank you so much, sir, for your service and for having the courage to file a claim. To the citizens in the area, just pray for your police department. I pray that they do better and be better, make things right. And for Officer Zuriah McKnight, I pray you get everything you're asking for in your lawsuit. There's nothing that they can offer you or do to make you whole again. Because me, as someone who's experienced what you're going through, it took the whole taste of being a police out of my mouth. That's probably why I'm out here. This is therapeutic for me, doing these videos. But I've experienced it, so I know what you're going through. I just wish the best for you. Your mental health should come first and beyond anything or any agency. And I wish they was there to fully support you while you're taking care of your mental health instead of you having to file this claim. But I thank you for having the courage to file it. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for all is well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good. And dear God, I just want to say thank you for blessing me to win the Mega Million 137 million jackpot tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, God, and I appreciate you all for contributing to my winnings. I'm going to use this money to make myself the best version of myself that I can be, and I'm also going to use it to help others become the best version of themselves that they can be. All right? Thank you so much. God is good. Y'all have a good day. Ain't he good? Good is God. Ain't he wonderful?